Real quick before you watch this video, I know it's after Halloween, but I would also like to let you guys know that on my individual channel, we made a ton of scary videos for Halloween, and I think you will like all of them. The link is in the description below. Please go watch them. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but I think some people could use a good scare every once in a while. Like the Rams on Sunday. Make that 3 wins in a row, and now we have a winning record at 4-3. So there's obviously a lot to talk about after this upset, really, because I went over the in the playoff video I made before this that we would probably lose this game realistically, but that definitely helps us. And to be honest, if we can get the Cardinals game out of the way, we actually have a really favorable schedule to get into the playoffs. But let's go over this game. So the takeaways here are obviously the defense played outstanding, mostly in the first half, but you know, they still took advantage of all the millions of turnovers that Goff was doing. I think Rams had like 4 turnovers in the first half. They had a scoop and score. They had like 2 interceptions. And then I know this isn't on the defense, but Jakeem Grant also had a special teams punt return touchdown. Just really good coaching, and to be honest, it kind of saved our offense, which was playing really slow despite the score. Just couldn't get a lot going. Receivers dropped all the passes, and the O-line wasn't doing the best. I know it's against Aaron Donald, which I was warning people about, by the way, so I'm not going to fault Tua too much on that first drop back. But yeah, definitely got to get better on offense. I felt like we were doing pretty good the last few weeks, but we slowed down this week, so we got to get better there, especially if we're going to beat the Cardinals. And then as for Tua, just a really quiet rookie debut for him. I'm not going to say it was bad because, yeah, to be fair, your O-line is up against Aaron Donald. Of course he's going to make you look silly for it. But really it wasn't terrible, and also the receivers were dropping a lot of passes. He did have a really nice touchdown drive and a nice touchdown pass to Devontae Parker. Just kind of a small sample size. We thought this game was going to be all about Tua. Honestly, it was the furthest thing from it. But yeah, Tua was a little quiet. Hopefully he can look a little better, and the offense in general will look better. Brian Flores is an actual good defensive coach in the NFL. We've seen so many teams try to do this recently, and it just doesn't work. But it seems like Brian Flores, actually has a good defense. Other teams that are supposed to be defensive-minded coaches just don't, do that. But yeah, I'm happy to see that. And the last note I have here is that the Dolphins really aren't too far behind the Bills in the division. They got the win over the Patriots, which I did expect them to. The Patriots could have won. It would have been bad either way, because if the Patriots won, they'd catch up. If the Bills won, we'd have to catch up more. But yeah, at least for us, at least the Patriots are finally out of the way. Now we just got to catch up with the Bills, which we're not too far behind. Like, it's actually only a 1-game lead. The Bills just haven't had their bye week yet. But yeah, we're not too far behind. The Bills' schedule gets really tough down the stretch. Again, if we can just get this Cardinals game out of the way, especially if we win, we actually have a pretty favorable path there. Like, we only have to play like the Chargers, Broncos, Bengals, Jets, Patriots. Like, those are all winnable games. But then you have to play some tough games too, like Raiders and Bills again, and then the Chiefs, and then obviously the Cardinals. But if you can get those out of the way, we actually have a pretty favorable path to the division, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thank you for watching this recap. Obviously, join me Thursday as we get ready to preview our next game against the Cardinals. And until next time, fins up.